2 minutes. That's how late she was. Just enough to miss the 6:03 train. She was frustrated, angry at herself, until she saw a man crying alone on the platform and realized fate had delayed her for a reason. Maya was always on time. She had her morning routine down to the minute. Wake at 5:15, black coffee, quick jog, and out the door by 5:48 to catch the 6:03 commuter train. But that morning the coffee machine overflowed. Then her shoelace snapped, and the crosswalk light stalled for 45 seconds longer than usual. By the time she reached the station, the doors to the 6:03 were sliding shut. She stopped running, hands on knees. "Damn it," she whispered. The next train wasn't for 30 minutes. She sat down annoyed, opened her phone, but a faint sound pulled her attention, someone sobbing. At the far end of the platform sat a man, maybe mid-40s, slouched forward with his hands covering his face. People passed him without a glance, but something about the way he cried, not loud but desperate, made Maya pause. She walked over slowly. "Are you okay?" she asked. The man looked up, red eyes, unshaven. His voice cracked. "I was going to take that train. I had a plan." Maya's heart slowed. She sat beside him, not too close. "What kind of plan?" He didn't answer right away, just stared at the empty tracks. His name was Henry, a former math teacher. His wife had passed from cancer the year before, and just 3 weeks ago his son, only 19, had taken his own life. He lost his job, his home, and he'd written a note the night before. He hadn't told anyone. "I was going to get on that train. I wasn't planning to get off." Maya stared at him, speechless. The 6:03 train was known for crossing a long, open bridge over the river. No guardrails between cars. She understood instantly. But Henry looked confused. "You weren't supposed to be here." Maya smiled softly. "I missed the train." They talked for an hour, about his son, about loss, about how grief is like being underwater and pretending to breathe. Maya didn't offer cliches. She didn't try to fix him. She just listened. Eventually, Henry pulled the note from his jacket, crumpled it. "I don't think I want to go today." "Good," Maya said, "because I'm buying you breakfast instead." They walked to a nearby diner. He ate slowly. She paid. Before parting, he asked, "Do you think this was fate?" She nodded. "Or just a really helpful shoelace?" A year later, Maya sat on the same bench. Different morning, same platform. The sun rose through the city skyline. A shadow fell beside her. It was Henry. He looked better, cleaner, stronger, holding a paper bag. "Bagels," he said. "You didn't eat last time." They sat in silence for a moment. Then he said, "I started volunteering at a hotline. I tell them about the train station, about you." Maya laughed. "So I'm a legend now?" He nodded. "You were my second chance. I just tried to be someone else's now." Some people think fate shouts, but often it whispers, in late trains, spilled coffee, torn shoelaces. Sometimes you're delayed not to be punished, but because someone else needs to be saved. If this story reached you, pass it on. You never know who's sitting beside you, waiting for a reason to stay.